Establishing a colony on Mars is a complex and ambitious goal that involves numerous technological, logistical, and scientific challenges. Several organizations and space agencies, most notably NASA, SpaceX, and other international partners, have been actively planning and working towards this goal. Here's an overview of the steps involved in the general time frame envisioned. Steps to establishing a colony on Mars. Exploration and reconnaissance, current phase. Rovers and Orbiters, conducting missions to Mars to gather detailed data on its surface, atmosphere, resources, and potential hazards. This includes current missions like NASA's Perseverance rover and the UAE's Hope orbiter, identifying landing sites, selecting suitable landing sites based on scientific and practical criteria, such as access to water ice, solar energy, and scientific interest. Initial human missions, near-term goals. Crewed missions, sending crewed missions to Mars orbit and possibly to the Martian moons, Phobos and Deimos, to test systems, conduct research, and prepare for surface operations. Life support and habitats, developing and testing life support systems, habitats, and technologies required for human survival in the Martian environment. Surface operations and infrastructure, mid-term goals. Surface habitats, establishing initial surface habitats that provide protection from radiation, extreme temperatures, and dust storms. Resource utilization, developing methods to extract and utilize resources available on Mars, such as water ice for drinking water and oxygen production, and regolith for construction materials. Energy production, deploying solar panels and possibly other energy sources to generate power for habitats and equipment. Sustainable settlement, long-term goals, growth and expansion, gradually increasing the size and capacity of the colony, potentially through additional crewed missions and utilizing local resources. Scientific research, conducting scientific research to study Mars's geology, climate, potential for past or present life, and to further understand planetary evolution. Self-sufficiency, achieving self-sufficiency in terms of food production, water recycling, and other essential needs. Time frame. The time frame for establishing a sustainable colony on Mars is ambitious and subject to numerous factors, including technological advancements, funding availability, international cooperation, and overcoming unforeseen challenges. While specific timelines can vary based on different organizations' plans, here are some general estimates and milestones. 2020s, 2030s, continued robotic missions to Mars for reconnaissance and technology demonstration. Crewed missions to Mars, orbit, and potentially to Phobos and Deimos. Late 2030s, 2040s, initial crewed missions to the Martian surface to establish habitats and infrastructure. Testing of in situ resource utilization technologies. 2050s and beyond. Gradual expansion of the colony, increasing self-sufficiency, and conducting extensive scientific research. Organizations like SpaceX under the leadership of Elon Musk have expressed more aggressive timelines, aiming for potential crewed missions to Mars within the next decade or two, though these timelines are highly ambitious and subject to change based on progress and challenges encountered. Challenges and considerations. Health and safety. Mitigating the health risks associated with long-duration space travel and exposure to Mars's harsh environment, including radiation and reduced gravity. Technological development. Developing reliable life support systems, habitats, propulsion systems, and resource utilization technologies. Logistics and resupply. Establishing efficient logistics and resupply chains between Earth and Mars to sustain the colony. International collaboration, encouraging collaboration between space agencies, governments, and private companies to share resources, expertise, and reduce costs. In summary, establishing a colony on Mars involves a phased approach spanning several decades, focusing initially on robotic missions, followed by crewed missions to develop infrastructure and eventually achieve long-term human habitation. The time frame remains fluid, but ongoing advancements in technology and exploration continue to bring this ambitious vision closer to reality.